that coffee is asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back and get fall back and get back. It's a big, so no, so long as she get really so now I don't mean to call you, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. When now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never speak with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, all of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot.
Oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flags. come in. Going to mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 31 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll look to... Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively. After giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap, to bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
The first carry for King Henry. And once again, he loses the football.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm on.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Run. Good. What's that?
Right to the air. It's Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Good. What? Alert! Pistol. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
It's 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Hey, 180. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. A gain there of 11. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Keely Ringo on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 4. Right back to Irvin. Now trying to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
3rd and 5.
20! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Start!
Here's Mayfield. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
What's up?
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll get forward for about a yard. It's Carl Granderson this time to make the tackle.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Gotta get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
Kings, up. 180! Up. Real.
Now Mayfield. Flush to his right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one complete to Washington. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, New Orleans.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the give, here's Henry. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
Big strides. Look at him go. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Saints first down.
At the 40-yard line.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. The Saints out on top. We'll have more from Tampa after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll give it, going left. There's Henry. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and you're able to force them down for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
First down, New Orleans.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Saints first down. He'll go again here with Henry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. That his first touchdown of the new year.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. The Saints are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gray gonna return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Here's Irvin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
180. Pistol.
Mayfield. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This returnable with Palmer. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Let's go now. 60.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout.
And the Saints first down.
First and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's a run.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
Another one from the 5. Second down and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Set, go. Let's go.
Again, it'll be Henry.
Henry again, the ball carrier. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Third and goal.
Mikey, no. Nice.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Saints.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Saints move further out in front. It is now 17-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gray gonna return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
He's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Beanie Bishop there on the tackle.
A gain of 2.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical third downs, better on first and second. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
Mayfield to throw. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Timeout here in Tampa Bay. That is their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Baker to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And it'll be second down.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Alert, 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 alert! Kings, Kings, Kings!
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Emeka Egbuka, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it. So that's a play they're going to look back on at the end of this game and say, man, we let that one slip away.
Run, run, run. Hey, alert 33. Alert, 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 alert. What's that?
On play action, Mayfield. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This one from 47 yards out. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs are on the board just before halftime.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. They go play action with Mayfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
180! Stop!
On 3rd down, it's Irvin. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
6.
They'll go. Mayfield. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
Here we go, set, let's go!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, New Orleans.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Drop ball 80.
They'll look to throw. Got it into the hands of Olave. And And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And they've got it on the ground. The mark will come at the 13. But it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on third down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's in! Darnell Washington, touchdown Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Baker. Out right and catch made. That's Ibuka. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 40-yard line.
On second down, Baker. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he's in! Danny Gray. Touchdown, Tampa. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs are able to edge a bit closer.
The score, Saints 24, Buccaneers 10. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one complete to Washington. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Lavonte David doing his work on defense.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. There's that man again. Another catch. He's into the clear again. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 56 yards. Now it is 1st and goal. On the handoff, it's Henry. He slams it in there, and he is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Point after, coming up here. That one is no good, not even close. He missed it right to the left, and the score remains right where it's at. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Good. Pistol. 180. Run. Regular. Done.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Set. Hey, 180. What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Snap. Let's go now. The Cougar 19.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. He'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. A pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This a 42-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ray gonna return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They field to throw on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
180!
Second down throw from Mayfield. He's going to try it here again. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up Kool-Aid McKinstry. And the Saints are going to get the football at their own 40.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. This is Henry. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Bronco switch. Let's go. 19 Tiger. Hey, check that. Street.
On the ground, here's Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
70 Lions. 79 Bronco. Take over.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Lavonte David. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Out to his right. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Mayfield. Knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. On play action, Mayfield rolling right. Got his man at the 6. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
What's that?
On the handoff, it's Irvin. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing. But you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And
gain of
10
21 yards.
catches now in the game.
That's good.
They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first
Gain of
down.
21 yards. First down, New Orleans.
The is my stake, we will pound. The paper baby monkeys on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now.
They'll run it with Henry. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Saints first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down by Lamont.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8.
At the 45-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up second and a yard at the 45-yard
So,
line.
2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second and a yard.
Good. 180. Done.
They go play action with Mayfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
I love this call. My defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
Here's first and 10.
Good. What's up?
A give. This is Irving. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Down nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Good. What's up?
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Carl Granderson. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Good. Done.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Second down and 8.
It's second and 8.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Down the sideline, past the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up the 5.
Let's go!
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go again here with Irvin. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A 1st down.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here we go. One final play. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And the Saints are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They get the victory away from home in the division. So valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.